Welcome to Mayhem. Thank you for stopping by my channel today. Today I've got another Dollar Tree DIY Valentine DIY for you. I'm going to be making a heart wreath using supplies from the Dollar Tree. I did get a couple items from Walmart, and I'll let you know about that. But that's only one or two items. So everything came from Dollar Tree. I'm going to go over what you'll need to make this wreath, and then we'll get started. So as you can see, I've got this little sign here from Dollar Tree. I'm going to be painting that and putting the word love on it. I've got this heart wreath frame from Dollar Tree. I've got 2 rolls of this ribbon from Dollar Tree. It's the burlap ribbon. It's 9 feet and it's 2 inches wide. And I've got the pink color. I've got 2 of those. I've got this real pretty heart ribbon from Dollar Tree. It is 5/8 of an inch and 9 feet long. And then I've got this real pretty XOXO ribbon. It's also from Dollar Tree. It's 5/8 of an inch wide and 9 feet long. I've got 3 different colors of the deco mesh from the Dollar Tree. I've got this darker hot pink, I guess you'd call it. It's got gold running through it. It's 6 inches wide by 5 yards long. I've got 3 rolls of that. I'm not sure if I'm going to need 3 rolls. I may just need 2, but we'll see. I've got 3 just in case. I've got 3 rolls of this lighter pink. It's also from Dollar Tree, 6 inches wide, 5 yards long, and it's got red running through it. And then I've got 3 of the white. Same thing, from Dollar Tree, 6 inches wide, 5 yards long. So we'll see how much of that we're going to need here as we progress. Then I've got you'll need some, I call them pipe cleaners. This is white fuzzy sticks. Some people call them chenille stems. I call them pipe cleaners. I got these from Walmart. They were 100 in this pack, and honestly, I can't remember how much they were. I think it was like $1.37 or something like that. I'm going to be using these, and I'm going to be cutting them in half. So we won't use quite so many by cutting them in half like that. As you can see, I've got my self-healing mat down to cut on. And I'm also going to be using my Fiskars, I guess you would really call this a quilting ruler or something. I don't know. It's 6 inches wide, 2 feet long. If you don't have one of those, you can use just a regular ruler of any kind. I'm going to be cutting this deco mesh at 6 inches long. So I'm going to have a 6-inch square. So anything you need to cut with. You can use scissors. I've got scissors here. I'm going to be using my rotary cutter. That's why I've got my self-healing mat down. You might need some wire pliers to cut your pipe cleaners with, or your chenille stems. But scissors will work just fine on that too. I'm going to be using some Waverly semi-gloss acrylic paint. I'm not choosing to do chalk paint on this one because I'm not going to be distressing or anything. So I'm just going to be using this high performance semi-gloss acrylic paint from Waverly. That also came from Walmart. I've got a foam brush and a paper plate for my paint. I also just threw something on the floor. Let me get it. Got some jute here. This is also from the Dollar Tree. It comes 3 of these in a pack for $1. I've got my glue gun. I've got some more glue sticks. And still loaded in my Cricut machine is my word that I'm going to put on my sign. And I'm going to weed that out real fast. Cut it. My vinyl was a little bit big. So I'm going to weed this out real fast and let you see what the design is. Got my handy dandy 651 tweezers here, stab and grab. I don't know if you can see how sharp these tweezers are, but they are the handiest thing to weed your vinyl with. I usually use these or the pin from 651 vinyl, and it's not a sponsorship or anything, I just love their product. Let me just weed this out real fast, and I did this on it's not matte vinyl, just shiny vinyl. And I couldn't remember. I started to do the heart not filled in too, but then I changed my mind and decided I wanted it to be filled. So, and you'll have to forgive me. My glasses are on top of my head instead of on my face, so I'm having to. Alright, so this is what I'm going to put on my heart. That's going to go in the center of the wreath. And we'll stick that over to the side. So I'm just going to cut this off and take that off. I'm going to go ahead and paint this white first and let that be drying while I'm making the wreath. And it shouldn't take that much paint here. I may have to give that 2 coats, so I may do 1 coat and start the wreath and then come back. I'm not sure. And while I'm painting, I can talk too. Yeah, this will take 2 coats. In case you didn't know, since I'm using all this stuff from the Dollar Tree, I'm not sure if you're aware, so I'll fill you in. Because I didn't know this until a couple months ago, that you can actually go to dollartree.com and order things and have them shipped to your nearest Dollar Tree at no charge. Now, some things they do require that you order a whole case, but when you're looking at the items, it tells you the minimum that you can order. And there are some things that you can just order 1 of, or 4 of, or 10 of. You don't have to order a whole case of everything that they have. And I'll put a link in the description below that will take you right to dollartree.com. And while you're in there looking around, if you happen to make a purchase, I will get a little bit of compensation for that. That will help me continue to make videos like this one to bring you some items that you can get from Dollar Tree to use in your crafting and your home decor. I also do Dollar Tree hauls, Dollar Tree haul videos. I've been trying to do one at least every week or every other week, but I'm still working on my schedule. So I'm actually trying to get it in my schedule for at least 1 Dollar Tree haul every week. This paint dries really rapidly, but it's going to take another coat, I think. So I think I'm going to set this over to the side, let it dry for a bit, and then come back to it and paint the other coat on. Okay, while that is drying, what I'm going to do, I've already got 3 of my rolls of mesh open because I was trying to figure out earlier what was going to be the best way for me to show you how to do this. So I'm unrolling all of them on top of each other. Since I'm using my rotary cutter to cut the mesh, I can cut all 3 pieces at the same time. So I'm just going to roll them out. They're rolled out on top of each other. And guys, this stuff does try to stick to itself. It's not like you were, you know, laying out something paper or just regular material. So it doesn't matter if it's perfectly even. Absolutely at all. So, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to be using my quilting thing, whatever you call it. And I'm going to just lay it down, and that's going to show me that I've got 6 inches there. And then I'm just going to cut all 3 at the same time. Just like this. Okay? Then I've got my 3 pieces. Then I'm going to scooch that over, put this down on it to help hold it. Take it to the end of it and cut 3 more pieces. Okay? So I'm going to pause this video for just a few minutes. I'm going to get some mesh cut, and then I'm going to come back and show you how to start putting this wreath together. Okay? I'll be right back. Okay, so as you can see right there, I've got 1 roll of each color of deco mesh cut. I'm going to use my handy dandy little ladybug desktop vacuum cleaner that I got off Amazon to clean up some of this stuff that's on there. And I'll link this below. It's pretty nifty. Alright. Now, on the ribbon, I'm just going to work this in there randomly. I'm not going to put it in every bundle. So I think on this pink, I'm going to cut it eight inches long, and I think I'm probably going to cut these at 8 inches long as well. So I'm working backwards on my mat here, but that's okay. So I'm at 24. I'm going to cut it at 16. Well, I may need a new blade on my cutter. I may use my scissors for this. Let's see, I'm pulling the wire out. So I'm going to cut all my ribbon 8 inches long. So let me get that done and I'll be back. Okay, so I've got all my ribbon cut in 8-inch pieces. Then on the wider ribbon, I'm going to dovetail it. I'm not going to dovetail the thinner. Well, everything's sticking together over here. But to do a dovetail, what you're going to do is you're going to fold your ribbon in half. Get the ends as close as you can. And you're going to cut diagonal from the folded side to the open side, and that will make your dovetail. And I may have too many here to do all at one time. No, did alright. And then I'm just going to do it on the other end. Fold it in half. I'm probably trying to do too many at a time here. fold it in half, cut from the folded edge to the open edge. And that will give your dovetail. Okay, so I'm going to dovetail all of these. And that takes care of that portion of it. All right. Get some of this mess cleaned up here. And honestly, I don't really care if a little bit of that pink is shining through this white, because there's going to be a whole lot of pink and white on this wreath, so I'm alright with that. So there we've got the heart that's going to go in the middle painted. I'm going to let that dry. So that when we get done putting the wreath together, it'll be ready for me to stick my word on. Okay, so don't have a whole bunch of room here. Let me see. Let me try to rearrange a few things. This needs to be here, but you also need to be able to see me rolling stuff. So let me move this heart over. Some of this can go. Well, I've got my pipe cleaners buried in there though. Let's see. I need you to be able to see when I'm rolling, when I'm actually putting the wreath pieces together. So let's try this. Let me scooch it down just a little bit. Okay, so I cut all three of my different colors together. Got my dark, my light, and my white. I'm not going to put them together the same way every time, but I'm going to use 3 pieces in each bundle. So I've got my 6-inch square here. What I'm going to do is take opposite corners, fold it to the center, and scrunch it up, and hold it in my thumb. I'm going to take the next piece, it doesn't matter which one, going to fold it to the center, scrunch it up, put it on top of that one. Going to take the third color, same thing. Fold the corner into the center, scrunch it up, put it on top of that. Okay? Then you're going to take your half of your pipe cleaner, you're going to put it in the center. Okay? I'm sorry, I'm having to, I'll get my hand groove down going here in just a second. So you can see I've got a white, a light pink, and a dark pink. Okay? I'm going to pull that up. Just like that. And I'm going to twist the pipe cleaner around it. 3 or 4 good twists. Okay? So working from this side, I'm going to start down here at this crossbar on the center line. You've got outer, center, inner. I'm working on the center line by this crossbar. I'm going to place, one of the pipe cleaners goes under, one goes over. Okay? Over that crossbar right there. And then you're just going to twist, twist, twist. Give it about 3 good twists so that it's nice and tight on there. Then you're just going to keep twisting the pipe cleaner together so that it's connected to itself. And then You're going to bring it down to the inner rung of your wreath form and just wrap it around. Okay? So now you have this. Your bundle is on the center. You've twisted it so it's tight. Then you've taken your pipe cleaner and you're wrapping it around the center. Okay? Let me do another one. I've got a white, a light pink, and a dark pink. I think I did the white one first, so I'm going to do the dark pink one first. I'm going to do corner to the middle, and scrunch. And place that in your thumb. Okay? Then I'm going to do white. You're going to do corner to the center, and scrunch. And in your thumb. Now you're going to do the next one. Corner to the center, scrunch, and in your thumb. Okay? Now you're going to take half of your pipe cleaner. You're going to put it in the middle there. Still holding those scrunched together. Okay? Get your pipe cleaner as much as in half as you can, to where your ends are about the same. Okay? Then you're going to pull all of this up and give it 3 or 4 really good twists. Okay? So now you've got your bunch. Now you're going to go on the center rung again, right beside this first one. One pipe cleaner goes under, one pipe cleaner goes over. You're going to twist it good 3 or 4 times to make it tight, and then you're just going to loosely twist your 2 pipe cleaners together. And then you're going to twist that around this bottom, or the inner rung of the wreath form. Okay? So then it's going to look like that. One more time. Got 3 pieces, 1 of each color. You're going to, and you can mix up the colors. I'm using a different color every time. You can do them all the same, whatever you want to do. So I've got my square here. Corner to the center, scrunch it up, put it in your thumb. Corner to the center, scrunch it up, put it in your thumb. Center, scrunch, put it in your thumb. Now you've got 3. Now you're taking your pipe cleaner, you're going in the center. Let's see. I feel like I'm so ambidextrous that I confuse myself sometimes, because a lot of times when I want to do something tedious, I confuse myself which is my predominant hand. Does anybody else have that issue? Anyway, they're all scrunched up. They're centered. The pipe cleaner is in the center. You're gonna pull them all straight up like this, tighten into a bunch. Kind of looks like troll hair, if anybody's old enough like me that knows what troll dolls are. Then you're just gonna twist your pipe cleaner 3 or 4 good times, and you've got your bunch. One pipe cleaner goes under, the middle, the center rung. One goes over. You're going to twist that 3 or 4 good times. Then you're going to loosely just twist the pipe cleaners around each other so that they're almost like one pipe cleaner. then you're going to wrap that around that inner rung of the wreath form. Okay. And so that's what our wreath is starting to look like. Okay. So I'm going to continue this process till I get all the way around one time, and I'll be back. Okay, so I realized after I got going that I had forgot to add some ribbon to some of my bunches. So I'm going to show you how to do that, then I'm going to continue working on. So again, we've got our square. We're going to go center, center, gather that, put it in your thumb. Corner to center on both sides, gather it, add it to that. Whoops. Center to center, gather it, add it to that. Then you're going to basically do the same thing. You can eyeball the center of this ribbon. Just gather it. Whoops. Add it to that. And I'm not going to add all 3 ribbons to each strand. Like on this one, I'm just going to put this ribbon, then on some I'll put probably one of each of the smaller ribbons. So you've got that in the center. You're going to fold it up, pull this down tight, twist it 3 or 4 times, and it goes over your center wire there. Tighten it down, 3 or 4 really good twists. Twist the pipe cleaner together and wrap it around that inner rung, is what I call them. Okay. And I think I'm going to end up putting 7 bundles on this section between this crossbar and this crossbar where I started. I think I'm going to have 7 bundles there. Let's do another bundle. Center, center. Oh. Center to center, and then just gather it. Center to center, and just gather it. And I'm just gonna add that piece of ribbon. I'm gonna add one of these ribbons right on top of that. Get my pipe cleaner. And I'm still holding everything gathered there, that hand. Okay, gotta pull all of that up. Twist it good 3 or 4 times and add that around the second rung here. And like I said, it's just going to be random. I'm not going to put ribbon in all of them. So I had 3 plain ones there. Now I've got 2 that has ribbon in it. And then I'm probably going to do probably 2 more plain ones there. And then I'll move on to the next section. So I'm going to go ahead and go all the way around the center rung here. and I'll be back. Okay, so here you see I've got one row all the way around on the tied to the center rung of the wreath. So I tied the group here, tightened it down, and then secured it to the inner ring. So let me show you how many bundles that I got on each section. Okay, maybe you can see it better. So I started right here at this crossbar. And so my very first one was here. I ended up with 7 in this section, 7 in this section, then I did 5 in this section, 7 in this section, 7 in this section, and then when I got to here I put 1 on this side and 1 on this side. Okay, so that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4 times 7 is 28, 29, 35. So I have 35 bundles on this heart. Now, to be honest, and I just randomly put the ribbon in there, you know, just sporadically. I didn't really use that much ribbon. And I had initially planned on going back in and putting a bundle in between these on the center. But as you can see, if I do that, there's not going to be a center in here. So I'm going to stop here with the deco mesh. And so my heart is going to go right in here. It should fit real good right there on those pipe cleaners. Okay. Alright, so you can see that. So I'm going to go ahead, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to use pipe cleaners through these holes to secure it at the top, and then I'm going to run some glue around down here to secure it. But I'm going to go ahead and transfer my word on there. Am I the only one, or does everybody else spend more time trying to find things in their craft space than actually crafting? Because that's what it appears that I do. Now this little vacuum cleaner won't really pick up those really big long pieces of deco mesh, but it'll get all the little bitty ones. It'll get the majority. Alright, I was actually searching for my transfer tape that's not this sticky. Hopefully this will work and it won't peel any paint off. So we'll see here. Alright, so now I have to figure out if I want it to go straight across. I want it to be at an angle. Whoops. Let's see. I think I'm going to angle it. I think I'm going to angle it right there. And I am just really wanting this to be simple. Sometimes less is more. And I'm probably going to end up giving this to my mama. because right now she still has a Christmas wreath on her door, so probably going to end up giving this to my mama so she can hang it on her door. And you know what? She'll love to leave it up even after Valentine's is over. And the fact that it doesn't say Happy Valentine's Day is a plus. She'll just know that she's loved every time she sees it. By the way, my mama is 83 years old, still going strong. She worked until, I'm going to say, May or June of last year. But honestly, she keeps telling me she's been hunting for a job now, so she's a go-getter for sure. Alright, so it's a little tedious to get this hard in here. And you want to make sure you're getting all your deco mesh out from underneath it. And then I'm just going to take the pipe cleaner that I've got through the hole in the heart, run it under that same second ring there that I've got everything else tied to. Just going to twist it around real good. And then I'm going to just twist it around the wreath frame here. Actually, I'm going to go from the second rung up to the top rung with that to secure it down. You can see it better from the back there. So it's tied around this, and I'm going, whoops. It's tied on right here, and I'm going to secure it up here on the top rung just by wrapping those pipe cleaners around that. And y'all be careful, because you know you can poke yourself with the ends of the pipe cleaners. There are, you know, it's metal inside there. So let me find my pipe cleaner on this side. I'm going to do the same thing over here. Just take one piece of it, put it underneath that second rung, just tighten it down. And I'm just going to secure it to the back. And you know what? I may not even need to glue this. It seems like it's staying in there pretty good. Deco mesh is holding it in. Yeah, I'm not even going to have to glue that. Okay, so then you're just gonna mess and fluff and mess and fluff, and you know, you've got these stragglers there that are just sticking up loose. Just trim those off. You know, deco mesh tends to fray. I don't work with it a whole bunch. Honestly, I think that's plenty full enough. Well, I've had you way up out of the view the whole last few minutes. So I've got that in there. I'm going to hang this up and get another shot for you. Let me change the angle on. Oh, actually, I've got to put the hanger on it. So I am just going to take a piece of this jute and make a hanger, just like you would for anything else. Tie a knot down there. Honestly, that's a little long. You know what? I'm just going to go with it. There you go. Just put the jute right on the top of the heart there. Actually, I thought it was too long, but it's not. Comes right to the top. You can, let me get it where you can see it. Okay. Let me get this hung up and get my camera view changed. Actually, I'm just going to pick up my camera and get you a view of it hanging up. Alright, so there is the finished product. I'll be shaping and fluffing a little bit more, I'm sure. It kind of lost its heart shape just a little bit, but I need to fluff some more and straighten some more, but I think it came out cute. It's very simple. It's a very easy wreath to make. And I used 3 rolls, and then I had to cut about 10 more sets of 3. So I barely even started on the second roll of the mesh. So, and the sign in the middle was $1, so $1 for the frame, $1 for the sign in the middle. And since I used more than one, we're going to say $6 for the deco mesh, but really it was just a little over $3 for the deco mesh because I've got almost a complete roll. Well, then you got to count the other ribbon. So I'm going to say for less than $10, you can make this cute wreath. I like it. And again, I'll leave some links to dollartree.com in the description of the video. And if you follow those links in the description of the video, and if you make a purchase to be shipped to your store or shipped to your home, I will get a little percentage of that so that it will help me continue to make videos, purchase materials that are needed for videos. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Click that bell notification over there to the side of the subscribe button. That'll notify you every time I upload a new video. And leave me a comment. I'd love to hear what you have to say. And share this video if you'd like your friends and family or anybody else. It helps this video get seen. So thank you so much for stopping by. And I will see you on my next video. Have a good day, everybody. Bye now.